Jobs at 8 is also Astray. Let's roll for Jane. Oh, it's me. Let me just... Yeah. Okay. Assassinations, open warfare, so-called revolution, and where has everyone gone? They've abandoned me, they've taken our precious son, and now... Oh, Jake and Dirk as well. Looks like you're doing Jake.
Oh, God.
And... Oh, I'm doing Dirk. Okay.
Ironic enough.
Okay. Good gravy. Even my former BFF's home has become a pit of vipers. Oh, Jake, are you the only loyal one left? This is just delicious. Your sorry ass is serving my eating soul 3 Michelin stars worth of behind you right now, English. I'm slurping this shit up like it's a piping hot bowl of udon. It's hard to kimasu.
Look here, Janie. I things might seem a bit muddling right now, but I'm sure there's some explanation for all the chicanery afoot. Wouldn't it be good to drop their wire pull a few strings and set up a good old chin wag so we can all hash it out like a cozy cavil bosom pot, like a oh god, I can't read fucking Jake. Like a cozy cavil bosom pals.
Jake, you're sweet, foolish, empty-headed, deluded by hope that slaves your instincts, but sweet. Now is not the time for sweet, said the former baking empress.
Jeepers, Janie. With an American accent, it doesn't work. But jeepers, Janie, the way you make it sound, you couldn't possibly mean.
Oh, but I do. It's time I gave your bread in there just desserts.
But I thought you said that now wasn't the time for sweet.
It's an expression, Jake. Here's another. An eye for an eye. Once we have rescued our son from their clutches, I'm going to take something of my own. Something as valuable to the revolution as Terry is to me. Two can play at the hostage game. That loathsome daughter of theirs should fit the bill nicely. Then those naughty rebels will see this unruly tantrum and do what they are told.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I need to roll for a narrator, don't I?
Oh God. Oh!
Oh, it's me. Okay.
Gotta roll for Harry, Vriska, Brissy, and Tavros.
But first, kids converse. Okay, Harry, yeah. Let's start with Harry and Vriska, and then we'll go and do the other two afterwards. It looks like you're doing Harry, and oh, and you're also doing Vriska. Okay. All right, whenever you're ready.
Oh, Vriska? The one and I mean, yeah, that's me. I've heard a lot about you. My name's Harry Anderson Egbert, but my friends just call me Harry Anderson. And what do incredibly hot and badass alien girls call you? Because there's no way I'm saying Harry Anderson every time. That's like 8 whole letters too long. From now on, your name is just Harry. Okay. Great. So what's your deal, Harry? If I had to bet, I'd say you're the thing that pupated after a barbaric act of human sexual intercourse between John and some Lalonde or other. Okay, I do not want to think about that. Too bad, Chief. It's basically all I've been dealing with today. Welcome back, Vriska. Your friends have spent the last who knows how many sweeps producing an army of freakish offsprings, all steady your leg. Lol, got him. But yeah, John and Roxy are my parents. Parents? I didn't care about all this alien shit when John first tried to tell me about it, and I definitely don't care anymore. What? I don't know. I've just never talked to a troll who didn't grow up around humans. Sounds like you sound like Versi, but if Versi was from. Okay, so have you ever seen the musical Calamity Jane? I guess you probably have. So there is this part at the beginning where the title characters come back from Chicago, and she talks to all of the old timey locals and how bizarre and fangled everything was. And God, it really is like talking to teenage John all over again. Now I haven't seen Chastity Jane. Sorry, I fucking miss. I haven't seen Chastity Jane or whatever the stupid title was. It sounds like a total snooze. And anyway, why are you trying to say that I sounded outdated? There were no humans on Alternia, okay? There were no humans and no human musicals in the entire universe. It sounds like a horrible place. Yeah, it blew unbelievably hard. And while we're at it, don't compare me to Vrissy either. She's no better than the rest of you. She's soft, I can tell. No, none of you weenies would have survived even a day back where I came from. I bet I would have. Ha! No way, kid. I mean, I can tell that you think you're hot and shit. You're hot shit. And I can respect reckless bravado. But only if you can back it up. I can back it up. Oh yeah? Ever killed anybody? Ever even thrown a punch? Well, no. I mean, we've done stage fighting before, but never the real stuff. But I bet I could learn. I took kickboxing with my mom for a month and a half when I was 9. Well, at least you aren't a coward. No guy softer than you, believe it or not. John, for instance. He totally freaked out the first time I told him I killed somebody. That sounds like my dad. He came through, though, I guess. When I'm actually counted. He was there to punch me in the face when I needed the most. Wait, like, literally? Yep.
Harry doesn't really know what to think about this past version of his father. He knows the stories, the legends, the lore. He's seen John's old fetch modi, the ugly blue pajamas, and all the hammers. Most of them are in museums. That his parents are literal gods has always been a basic fact about his family life, about as interesting as who sits where at the dinner table. It's all normal to him. Every detail of that past of his parents' lives has always seemed to lie on the other side of an insuperable barrier, cut off the people they are now. Harry had always assumed this dividing line was simply an effect of the passage of time. Being boring and two-dimensional just seemed like it came with the territory when you were an adult, but now he's not so sure. Ever since hearing that one of his dad's old friends had turned up, that boredom's been past the present has felt fainter by the minute, and, as they talk, he begins to think that Vriska seems so much fresher, more real, an actual, authentic, bona fide god from another universe. Harry can't imagine his dad even talking to someone like her, let alone punching her in the face. Freaking out about murder, though, that's definitely something Harry can see his father doing. And speaking of which,
to cast doubt on any of these stories about my dad you're telling me, Vriska, but he's probably going to freak out a bit about this whole clown situation, as well as even being here. John already knows I'm here, numbnuts. And as for the stuff with Gamzee? No, listen, I mean the fact that you're here. The fact that you're involving any of the rest of us. My mom probably won't be happy about this either. I'm not allowed one Vriska in my bedroom. I don't even want to think about how much trouble I'd be if she finds out that I had 2 of them up here. Oh my god, and you expect me to believe you'd survive on Alternia? Well, I'm not there right now. Right now, I'm in my mom's house with my girlfriend and her boyfriend. And another goddamn version of my girlfriend are probably now on the run from the fucking government. Okay. So you're freaking up about it now. Cool. Of course I'm freaking out, Vriska. I'm freaking out what I think is probably a good amount about this. The fashionable amount of freaking out. The coolest possible amount of freaking out to be doing the present situation is the amount of freaking out I'm doing right now. But my dad isn't cool. He just spent like an hour on driving me around in his car and talking about emotions and stuff. Going through some kind of personal epiphany. Epiphany, yeah, at the moment. He even shaved off his mustache before coming here. This is really serious, and now I'm implicated in it as well. You guys were at my school, so he'll realize immediately that you were trying to meet up with me. Absolutely flip his fucking lid if he ever finds out about this. Or worse, it might just make him as miserable as before, and he'll be really disappointed in me, and then he'll just leave again or something. And not even to mention,
Harry is not even able to mention the thing he was about to mention, because at this exact moment his phone starts ringing. How should we deal with this?
Oh God! Oh God! I kind of know where this is from, though.
Should we just... How, for the sake of both of our sanities, and also because possibly copyright, should we just not?
Singing from Cats, I think.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Singing from Cats again. It's him.
Okay, back up to the top. Verisi and Tavros, okay. It looks like you're Verisi, and... and... Oh, just about your Tavros too. Sorry.
God. Okay. Okay. Check it out. Someone's already cosplaying my fit from today. Wait. Yeah. I'm sure it's very good, but there's... Good? It's infuriating. So many fake accounts pretending to be me, stealing my hard-earned clout, fake fakes. So, not that it isn't important, but we should really talk about... Damn right it's important. It's important, Tavros. Imagine it's about important as it gets. If you understood that a little better, maybe we'd have gotten to third base already. Firstly, we haven't even... My point exactly. Oh, I see. Just a wee joke to lighten the mood or something. Bingo! Relax, Tabby. You're starting to sweat nervously. You know, I hate when you sweat nervously. Thank you. That wasn't a fucking hate man's compliment. I hate home. How the fuck?
I think it's supposed to be hate man's, yeah.
Hate man's? Okay.
Because they're like
That wasn't
threats,
a fucking... Right? That wasn't a fucking hate man's compliment. I do genuinely hate it when I'm not in a fun way.
Whatever it's called. They're doing the hate thing, you know, whatever it's called.
I'm sorry. Whatever. I'm just being a bitch. Forget about it. The two of them seem to be getting along. You mean Harry Anderson and Vriska? No, Tavros, the other two people in the room with us. Yes, Harry Anderson and Vriska. They seem like a bunch of pals already. I'm glad. You don't sound happy about it. Not happy? Tavros, I'm over the fucking moon about this. See, I'm smiling so hard my face hurts. That does look like it hurts, yes. This is great. This is all great. This is all just great. The way she just cannonballed into our lives of nowhere was great. Killing that clown, without a doubt, the best thing I've ever fucking seen. Dragging his body through Harry Anderson, drenched in water and hiding in a closet, the picture of greatness incarnate. I might be imagining it, but I believe I detect the mere smidgen of insincerity in the way you're describing those events. But you know what's the greatest thing of all? Is the fact that they can just stand there and chat. It's like not even a big deal. It is a big deal, other than the various ways in which basically everything right now could be said to contribute a deal that is somewhat developed in the sense of bigness. Of course it's a big deal. I mean, just look at them. I am looking, but I don't see it.
I'm looking
Whatever.
away. I don't see it.
Oh, but I am. What?
No, it's just a meme. I'm looking away.
Oh.
I don't see it.
Oh. Go fuck yourself. Just kidding. But I do not see it. Whatever it is about two of them that you want me to be observing. I cannot help but note, though, that you see a little on edge about something. Similar to how you get when there are people who would describe as uncool in generally vicinity, other than me. I mean, or when someone who you were mutuals with on social media site or other unfollows you, betraying what I can only assume is a sacred bond of trust. And it makes me wonder if this might be another such occasion when some unspoken social contract has been shamelessly torn us or whatever
Asunder?
that word is, asunder. Sorry. Okay, fine. You make a good point, Tavros. I just it's Friska. Okay. Wouldn't it make you feel any better if I pretended to be surprised about it? Bite me. Listen, I know you don't like to talk about these kinds of things. Having said on a previous occasion stuff like feelings for adults and babies, not real people. And I'm not necessarily saying that you have some unaddressed feelings, but maybe if we're going to be around her, you should try to be honest about the feelings that you don't have. Tavros, it's nothing. I mean, okay, look. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Her being here, it makes me feel something. It's something about the way she looks at him. The rest of us, too. Like, we're not even real. Yes, this is good. Ever since she showed up, she's been obvious that nothing here matters to her. Like, don't matter. And to be honest, I think I understand why. Everything here is so dweebish and boring. This is a good level of honesty that you're displaying here. I'm absorbing everything you're saying in a very non-judgmental way. And with her being here, talking to Harry Anderson, I get this sort of frustrated feeling in my chest, and if I hated to say why...
I think that's just had, not hated, but I don't know.
What?
I think that's just had, not hated, but it's ambiguous, I guess.
You can do it. I guess it would be because you're worried Harry Anderson thinks she's cooler than you, because you're jealous. Oh, wait, what? No! Were you listening to anything I was saying? I'm not worrying about Harry fucking Anderson right now. Hell, so unconcerned that I think I'm going to start just calling him Harry from now on. It'll save everyone from a lot of valuable time. Listen, Tavros, Friska will get bored of Harry in a heartbeat. That is the whole point. She shouldn't be wasting her time on someone like him. She should be talking to me. I mean, oh, just forget it. What were you trying to tell me about? Oh, right. Yes, you should probably come and take a look at the window. You appear to be in, if you'll pardon the expression.
Harry, pick up. More singing from cats.
Okay, everybody, my dad is calling. If he finds out we're here, then he will definitely put two and two together. So please just keep quiet and let me do the talking. Sure thing.
Speaking of doing the talking, should I do John to save you?
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Oh God.
Yeah.
Ugh. Hi, Dad. Hi, John. Hi, Mr. Egbert. Oh God damn it. So I guess first of all,
Hello, son. I am so very proud of you. Phew, that felt good to say, or to yell, I guess. Sorry about that, Harry Anderson. I just didn't think I'd be seeing your handiwork all over the news quite so soon.
so you know about it,
Yep, you think I wouldn't have recognized your school?
right? And you're not like mad about the dead body and Friska and stuff.
Son, it looks like you tried to pull one of the biggest pranks I can think of, and it backfired.
Yeah.
But that's okay, it could have happened to the best of us. Okay, so maybe it wasn't the most original idea, and you should probably have steered clear of such a blatant not a weekend at Bernie's without seriously planning some of the logistics in advance. I know they make it seem so easy in that movie, but it's important to remember that not everything on the big screen translates easily to real life, especially when dead bodies and clowns are concerned. But these are all mistakes that any amateur prank master has to make at some time. And besides, you managed to keep quiet about it the whole time we were chatting earlier. I was completely fooled. But you had to get one up on the pranks gambits against me someday. Honestly, it feels like an early birthday present or something. So I guess what I'm saying is you should be proud of yourself.
Okay, Dad. Thanks.
So you're still at your mother's home?
Yeah, I couldn't think where else to go. You obviously just heard both, but both Friskas are here too, and Tavros too. I think the girls are fighting. I don't really know. It's very confusing to the fact that there are, well,
Two of them?
yeah, I think two Friskas is more than enough for anybody.
Two briskers is nothing. When I was your age, I lost count of all the briskers I had to keep track of. It was probably some preposterous number. And Tavros, is he okay?
I think so. He seems his usual self.
Now, Harry Anderson, I know that you and Tavros haven't always gotten along, but I'm going to have to ask you to try and look out for him for the time being. Your Uncle Jake and I, well, I'll explain later. Let's just say that Gamzee isn't the only family member Jane is losing today.
If you wanted me to kill Tavros, you only had to ask. Couldn't resist. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, he's there.
Can you see out of the
Oh,
window?
Have arrived.
Oh, is that? Oh,
we're at page,
hello. 196. Let me just add you to the thing. Okay. Yeah.
God, the news people.
Can you see out of the window?
Yeah, I'm looking right now. The place is heaving with reporters.
I thought so. The press didn't take long to come to the same conclusion I did. You're on the news already. And it's the same story here. People with cameras are crawling all over the yard, which means Jane's secret police are there too. The drones won't be far behind.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I mean, no. Farts.
Harry Anderson Egbert, the word fuck was invented for moments like this.
Haha.
But anyway, you need to get out of there fast. Try to create some kind of distraction or something, and then head for the bell tower.
I mean, the one they hang the Dirk Strider Memorial at Edgefee for every year?
Yes, that's the place. I'll meet you guys up there.
Okay, Dad.
Oh, and Harry, just some small pieces of advice, some guidelines any budding prankster or newly fledged fugitive should know. Don't panic, don't make a scene, and whatever you do, don't get caught. High above the clouds.
Oh, no.
Two commanders stand on the bridge of a rebel ship. The Marianne Milons are characters of legend, beheld not in awe but in fascination, and this place of commanders of them like a stage. All around them bubbles a hustle and bustle of an army on the boil, 100 ready hands dashing to and fro with the frantic busywork of battle. In amongst the confusion they occupy a solitary vacuum, an oasis of calm amid the storm. As the world ceased with the acid sting of war, they have stood steadfast and resolute. When hope has seen that as most distant, they have shone as a beacon of possibility. Individually, they each represent immeasurable gains of the rebel faction. Their rebellion stratagems have never had a fiercer bite. Their uniforms have never looked so fucking sharp. But it is together, united, that their true strength is made apparent. Their bond, a union of love between troll and human, is not only a foundation for the rebel cause, but an integral symbol of its purpose. And now, deep in enemy territory, in his moments of intolerable anguish and suspense, these two symbols stand firm, unshakable, immovable, nay, even unflappable. Okay, well, almost. Okay, for Kanaya, we have Canceroustrash, and
What is this carrot haircut Rose has?
and for Rose, oh no, Canceroustrash again. Okay.
There's also Alphonse.
Oh, Alphonse, sure. Oh, I'm doing Alphonse. Okay.
My guy left. Oh, there he is.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold on.
Whenever you're ready. Oh, they're muted right now.
Yeah.
Oh, are they not able to read right now or something? Just
Take your time.
okay. Shall I just roll for new voice actors for the time being?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay, so for Kanaya, we have Jocular and Rose. We've got me. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Alright. Well, almost.
Try calling her again.
I have tried, but she's not picking up.
What about Harry Anderson or Tavros?
Kanaya, nobody is answering.
Rose, I feel like I must sink to a level of stating the obvious, but this is terrible. This is awful. This is just I can't think of any more related adjectives.
It's Kanaya, I don't want to resort to idle baseless platitudes, so I won't. I don't understand what's going on any more than you do, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
In danger, and we are but powerless to help her. I do not understand why this is happening or what precise series of events led to this predicament, but I doubt that they are directly or indirectly your fault. I feel like you're apologizing is serving as the very baseless platitude, which you sought to avoid.
No, I know, dear. I just wish I had answers. My user's powers aren't being any help. And what's worse, I can't see anything useful in this stupid news channel.
I think it's a cruel irony that we are forced to depend on Crocker's branded coverage of our own daughter's headhunting. Not to mention that the quality of this broadcast leaves something to be desired. I don't. I know that we are enemies, but I really expected better of such a shrewd businesswoman.
Excuse me, Moms. I just don't understand what Risk was doing there in the first place, forgetting the fact that Gamzee's dead for a moment.
No, I can't do what they've just started showing the picture of him again.
God.
For once, the thought of his pedestrian corpse does nothing to quell my anxiety.
If I could just take a moment of your time, it's a matter of some urgency.
All so upsetting, and I cannot even find satisfaction in his death. Not when they're having started using as justification to call our daughter a terrorist. And all that is without even mentioning the fact that somehow the other Vriska is also here.
Moms, I have an urgent report to deliver. Please forgive my yelling. The reconnaissance team is back early, Moms. The ship docked a few moments ago. And the scouting party? I expect she's zipping her way up here now, Mom. Should be here any minute and... Oof. Jade! Oh,
Thank
right.
God.
Should we roll for Jade now, I guess?
Yep.
It's you again. Okay. Jade.
Wait, who's doing Jade?
You.
Oh, me. Oh, all right. Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
unless Canceroustrash is back. Or I'll just assume not. Anyway, Jade.
Oh, thank God.
We weren't expecting you to get back so soon.
What is going on down there?
What happened to the rest of your scouting party?
What is another Vriska doing here?
Where's John?
Where's Dave?
Where's our daughter?
I think we might try to remain calm and give Jade a chance to answer our queries difficult. Through, though it may be in this moment of intolerable anguish and suspense.
Yes, of course.
Jade, is it okay? It's. Please take your time. We don't have any time. It's too late. Jane forces were just too fast. Oh no.
You don't mean...
They've taken her. They've taken Yiffy. Who the fuck is Yiffy?
Yiffy? Oh, I guess that's the end of it right
no.
now.
No.
Well, I guess it might be a while before we do the next recording of this, but I'll see you in the next one.